All right then. Where to? Go.
Yeah?
Oh, this blooming heat.
How grand. Yeah? Oh my.
Hello,
We've arrived. Come on.
Oh yeah?
All right. Well then. All right then.
Let's go. Yeah?
Oh, this blooming heat.
How grand. Oh my.
Hello,
Oh my.
All right then. Let's go.
Wonderful.
So.
Well, now then.
Wisdom. Why, that's...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
At last. Got it?
All right.
Things will be fine.
Yep.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now,
I don't see Luis.
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it.
Well, you have...
You'll get used to that.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses. He's keeping watch over our gun. What? Don't feel safe leaving?
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh?
God's sake, Bazbeth. There he is!
I'm glad you could make it.
Well, most here found their success in the military. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuaries forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Don't go losing it too quick now.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again? All right.
All right. Look. Ah! Ugh.
Stop!
Yes.
Oi!
Yeah! No way! Oh, God.
Now we just keep up the charadas.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind...
I stand with a candidate who's proven he... Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements. Are the rumors true that...
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Stroll.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
What?
Oi!
Huh?
Oh no! Oh no!
Phew! What was that? Floor suddenly tilted. Whoa! What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a... That helped a lot. Oh. What do we do? But what do we do? Huh? Did you? Hmm? Here we go. Gangway! No. This isn't happening.
Will you yield, Turia?
Okay. Here we go. Gangway! No. This isn't happening.
Will you yield?
Okay. Here we go. Gangway! Sweet! No. This isn't happening.
Do not forswear.
Okay. Here we go. Gangway! Yeah! Sweet! Look at that! Wait! This is no good. Whew. And yet... Let's hurry. Okay? No good. Look. Check this out. Incredible. Huh. This... Huh? Look! That's the sick, but why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there's... You think Luis is actually reading this? If so... Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? What are you doing here? By who? Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? You're that fairy from before. Count Luis. Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost... You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Alright. So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have... Hey, get away from him! I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What exactly are...
I'm sure you'll come to see it. So, your little cohort cases the place first. Hey, I'm... Gallica. You're... Wait, does this mean... Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? And when he hears...
Everything's falling apart! What do we do? I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave. Who are you? What are you? Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we? She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public, This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads. Hey! All hail Lord Louis!
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run...
Luis will be king!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough.
Out of the way.
At this rate...
Hey, Del! Look!
The Caradrius is airborne.
What? Why? You heard anything about a takeoff to...
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. Do you know what's been on my mind? I want to know who wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they...
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if something... And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast...
Whoa, Del, eyes up! It's...
Secure the perimeter. Anyone's...
Whoa, Del!
This is no good. Hurry! Huh? Ready? Mm-hmm. Was that? Mm-hmm. No! I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working to time and time again. Hector, come!
If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting... Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
You like that?
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected. This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Giovanni's Cygnus. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less. What? It worked? Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well, O lodestar who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song. Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damned singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
I see. All it takes, that's just as well. This isn't not much. Fine. He wants a brutal fight? And he's about to get one. Let's give him hell! Burn!
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul! Magic seeker! Scour!
I hit their weakness! I've got just
That's
the
your
dance
opening,
for
Captain.
you! You might. Let's do this together! I call upon a royal soul! Howling wind!
Hector! Die!
Magic seeker! The blade's edge!
Hot mask dancer! Raging fire! We sure don't give up easy.
You bastards!
Sorry, smooth dodge, Juna.
I won't hold back! Wind!
Help!
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Tremble before me!
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out. But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book! Why? What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't breathe. Why?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us.
What the hell?
Dead?
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help.
Yes. Exactly.
Right!
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a write-off.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded.
Well...
Suppose that means the rat was Gladel. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all.
Is that so? Well...
Your throat all better than...
Ah, yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination, after all. He took good care of my throat. If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Odd.
Anyway, I'd say this bears report. Yeesh, looks could kill.
So Gladel was our rat, was he?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped and late.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, or...
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them. The boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the king's rock. It appears...
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing.
Who knows? We were...
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
I'm glad we've cleared your doubts.
Results are all that matters to me. Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
All right.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me. You're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were...
his lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking your...
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was...
So, in sooth...
What? No. Quite the other. I requested... A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance, and nobody else had a plausible way.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless.
I know what I'd put my life on the line for, that...
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heart.
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. Singing is everything to me. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now, so he...
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to... Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. I'll do my best to help too. Gotta get back on track. Anyway... Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint.
Actually, Grius's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind.
Rella? The girl they call the...
Saint Rella. Indeed. After the attack on His Highness, we sent...
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom. That attack was over...
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We could...
Well, a trip to the royal capital would No, really, it's dashing.
There are some conditions, but we can travel instantly.
Well, no sense waiting.
Right.
You actually did it! We're at the royal cap... Wait, how did you...
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible the...
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Tuna! Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on May...
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a...
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose...
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
A fair thought.
If you...
Let's hurry.
Nuevo.
I can't believe stupendous. Closure, eh?
Let's go.
Oh, God.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden in Tilbrile Haven. But that's wonderful. Such...
Oh, social. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer.
Actually, there's something we'd like...
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on!
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rilla.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani's Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down...
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now...
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both.
This might be the end.
Still, we have. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm...
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have...
Yes, as much as they grumble.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly a commendation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride...
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way.
Well, no point getting reckless now. By the way, what did...
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since. Always been my dream to fly. And then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start a long while back. I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed, but I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've... You and the rest... The way I... It'll take time, no doubt. But I'll put my...
So?
What now?
I could do it! I've learned a new skill!
All right, then. Sure.
Good night.
Oh, good. What's the matter?
Something on your mind?
No, not in particular. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the Capitol and showed it to Rella in a single... You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it? The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs, no matter what happens.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. In first place, the undisputed winner, and the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior.
In the end, everyone but Louis. What's your point?
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who...
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But the lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress, Joanna.
Right! Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to fa-
Oi, crier man. Where's the wind back?
Who? Oh.
So it really was.
But the boy, some big idea.
And what's wrong with that?
Now here's a surprise.
A pig.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. And that's the bell! Thank you for waiting, ladies and... First of all...
No sign of Luis. That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's...
What do you...
By and large...
But in our case...
Either way...
Oh, my shoulder hurt.
Still not. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you.
Looks like our first job. These men have me running all... We're back.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident.
Well, one has to...
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival?
Thanks. Though it... Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their sing...
And if we
You need fear nothing. It is Ford that he seeks that Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves. What? Do you need to hear it?
And what of the King's magic?
You'll see soon enough. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf.
Draco D.
Suffice to say, the lore behind this...
All right.
Oi there!